Good morning, good afternoon. I hope you're doing well. Today we're going to go over a quick video showing 3 pals you should be breeding if you plan to do a lot of raids, a lot of raid bosses. So number one, these are pals that you're going to want to keep breeding in the background. Regardless of what you're doing, you should want to have these running all the time. So they are Necromus, Mozzarina, and Woolly Pop. Those are 3 very useful ones for raiding purposes. I mean, you're going to want to breed your own pals, obviously, but these for materials are very important. As you're going to see here, Necromuses, when you put them in the conveyor belt, the pal disassembler, they're going to give us souls, large pal souls, and pal metal ingots. Those are very useful. Mozzarina is going to give us milk and mozzarina steak, which is used for making burgers. So the milk is good for cooking ingredients, just so you don't have to buy it. And obviously the burger meat is for making cheeseburgers, which is the main offensive food. I always have mozzarinas breeding in the background as well as necromuses. So I'm just collecting ingredients here from the pal disassembler. The other one is going to be Woolly Pop, which gives you cotton candy. Now, cotton candy you're probably going to get more than enough you need because you're going to be using other sources of food. But the thing about Woolly Pop is that you need cotton candy to make large healing potions. So I would say focus more on Mozzarina and Necromus because obviously having infinite souls is very good. You want to soul up all your pals to plus 30, their combat pals at least. And then focus on Necromus and Mozzarina. You're going to see here that I'm disassembling everything, putting them in the conveyor belt. And I'm just going to collect a lot of steak. And then here, after this is done, we're also going to show the process of making healing potions, which is very time consuming because you need 10 cavern mushrooms. Hopefully the devs in the future implement a better way of getting cavern mushrooms. 10 cavern mushrooms per large healing potion. So each time that you want to do like a really solid raid attempt for whatever reason, and you want everyone to have a healing potion, which is ideal, it's 10 of these. So it involves a lot of time in raids. So we hear the materials that I got: large pal soul, cotton candy. So you're gonna need, I forgot how much I did. I think it's 5 cotton candies or 10 cotton candies per healing potion, as well as 10 cavern mushrooms. So cavern mushrooms, you're probably gonna be spending a lot of time in caverns for fragments anyway. At least in my computer, the way they get rendered is a green highlight on the ground. So you can see here, like they don't really render the whole way. Caverns are kind of weird, even on the Steam version. So you can see here, cavern mushroom. You're going to want to collect 10 of these and then put them in a refrigerator or an icebox so that they don't deteriorate, they don't decompose. Or just once you have 10 of them, make a potion. But a better way might just be to like swap them in and out of the inventory screen. So I don't know if you guys knew this, but there's a quirk with the game where if I put food ingredients from my inventory to refrigerator, for example, it's going to refresh the expiration timer. But in case I change that in the future, you can see me here collecting more cavern mushrooms. In case I change that in the future, you're going to see me here that when I'm done collecting 10 or 11 of them, I'm going to put them in a refrigerator or in an icebox. So once you have 10, just go back to base. Just run dungeons, get 10, go back to base, and put them in the cooler. I recommend having a Frostallion dedicated to cooling only, so that they don't run out. And then once you have 100 or so, just keep an eye on them and then make healing potions. Now, healing potions are very strong because, especially on tanky pals, because whenever the pal's not taking damage, it's slowly going to regenerate some health, and this does add up. And it also works on you as a player. I would say probably the most valuable ingredients. As far as I'm aware, there's no way to automate the farming of cavern mushrooms, so if somebody knows of a way, please let me know. I think you can only find them here in caverns, as you can see here. So it is very time consuming. It's the only reason I go into dungeons at this point, except for skill fruits. So whenever you're not doing anything else, you should probably be running dungeons for these. As far as I'm aware, it's the only way of getting those. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. It's just a short video on things that, if you plan to do a lot of raids while you're breeding your pals, it's just a good idea to spam dungeons. Also, dungeons give you flowers for stat potions, so you max out your character. Very useful. You want to max out all your stats, especially if you plan to do a lot of player damage. And then obviously, once you're done with the stats, spend a lot of time in Sakurajima dungeons to get the skill fruits on top of having a base near skill fruit tree. Those are all good to have. So here I've got 11 cavern mushrooms. And I'm gonna send my Bellinor out to make a healing potion. You can see here. Even a Bellinor without work speed is gonna be quick. Just assign her. This one has muscle head. And it's still pretty fast. Alright, so that's gonna be it. I hope that helps people who want to prepare for raids and get your pals stronger for whatever raid boss you're attempting. Have a good one, guys. I hope to hear from you, and I'll see you soon.